Oh hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Wailord and Wailmer Moveset. I'm Poketchx and today I'm eating ice cream. Alright, welcome back to Wailmer and Wailord Family Moveset. As you guys saw in 2 hours ago, I uploaded the Wailord Moveset. And I was going to make that as a straight up video, but at the end of the day it was a bit long. So I decided to do a separate video because they're separate Pokemon even though they're a family. But anyway, going into Wailmer. This is the Wailmer I rock. My Wailmer. Look at this guy. It is a monster. Trust me. Although it doesn't have any moves, like any damaging moves, and it easily is effectuated by Taunt, but wait. He gets Oblivious. This Pokemon can be infiltrated or taunted. Gain this ability, cures it. The only thing that can kick your ass is Encore, because you can be encored into a rest and that will not be good. But anyway, looking into the Wailord, son, I'm still not over the Wailord deal. But anyway, looking into Wailmer, I invested the max HP as possible and the max bulkness as I can, because now is a 65 defense with a bold nature. But don't forget about my good old friend Mr. Eviolite. Let's just open our blue screen this time, because this time we're rocking a blue screen and doing the math, because you know how the drill works. So 60s defense without any advancement is not that good, let's be honest. But if you invest the max defense, bold nature and Eviolite, you're now talking a bit of a beast now. 142 defense with a 236 HP. Like, this guy is not the best Pokemon, it's like the father. One hit, 2 hits, you're done. But if you invested Eviolite, we're talking about a 85 special defense and a 142 defense. Although you have an 84 defense, special defense, but if you go for the Amnesia, you now double that into 168. So this Wailmer is actually a beast to take out. Not gonna lie, I was thinking of the other day of Eviolite Pokemon, and then I was like, hey, there's no freaking Eviolite Wailmer out there. Let me just make one. I tried it against my friends and it was amazing. Not gonna lie, this Pokemon is a beast of a Pokemon. Because look at this, you got a bulk, you're a tanky in defenses because of your Eviolite, plus that Amnesia, you're now immune to your weaknesses, which is electric and grass, so now you can take them hits. If you're running low, you just rest, you just sleep talk for that Amnesia / other move. So I decided to run Toxic because I want to Toxic stall. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best idea, but in terms of damaging, you don't have that much, to be honest. I used to run Skull because of stab and may burn, but at the end of the day it was taking ages and ages to knock out a Pokemon, especially if you're facing another water type, which I highly doubt you can burn that easily. So yeah, I just decided to go Toxic. Although this gets very blah, you die, they just cut your head off if you're facing a steel type Pokemon. But anyway, this is my Wailmer set. I made up another set, which is a very random ass set, not to be honest. The EV distribution is quite random, to be honest. I maxed out the HP, and then I kinda went all on attack. A bit of defense so I can take at least 3 hits to die, because Wailmer is not that good, not gonna lie. But first turn you just go Curse, second turn you go Curse again, and then you go Rest. Right now you get at least a decent defense, because 62 plus the Eviolite, 62 plus the Eviolite, plus 2 because of Curse, you're now talking about a 190 defense. And that's pretty good. Although I decided to go Avalanche, because Avalanche will power double, so it's a 120 damage. although you get a 140 if you get paralyzed, burned, or poisoned. So it really is up to you between Facade and Avalanche. If you don't want one of them, you can put Sleep Talk, or you can just go like this. Not gonna lie, it's not the perfect set, but it's a quite funny set to use. I use this one and it's actually pretty good if you actually pull it off. Now, going to the last set of Wailmer, it's quite the same as I said before. Curse, Rest, Avalanche and Sleep Talk, although the distribution is very different. I 200 on the HP, 200 plus on the defenses, and 1/8 on my little friend defense. Not gonna lie, this set is not that bad and it's not that good. It's like a mediocre set, to be honest. My favorite all-time set is the one I personally rock, which is max out HP, max out the defense with bold nature, and 4 on special defense. Because you have the Amnesia, it will double that. So first turn, just go Amnesia. Amnesia first turn. You have Oblivious, so no taunts for you. And yeah, that's pretty much how it rocks. I'm going to give you a demonstration how this Wailmer kicks ass. Alright, so we're now in Pokemon Showdown, and this is the 2 battles I got. So the first battle, he actually had a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen and a Scizor. So these are the 3 main things that I cannot hit, being Poison and Steel. So this is what I did for the battle. I lead off with the Staraptor, lead off some Intimidates, and then I straight up Protect to see what he was up to. He went for the Ice Punch and I was like, yeah, screw the roll, Final Gambit. Just like that, I took off his main threat to the Wailmer. So he goes for the Arcanine, I go for Wailmer. He goes Fire Blast, Step, Life Orb. It does barely nothing to me. Then I go Toxic, and I won the battle due to inactivity. And I was so pissed, because you just saw a freaking Life Orb, Step, Fire Blast. Even though it's not super effective, it should take at least half, and I'm so bulky just like that. But going into the next battle was actually more interesting to watch, because this time he actually went for the Parahex. Yeah, that's right, the Parahex. You know that annoying thing with Togekiss? I lead off with the Clefable just to see what he was up to. I just go for Cosmic Power, and then from here on I didn't even make a scratch. I just went for one single Cosmic Power, then for 5 straight turns, he freaking air slashed me to death. Always flinching. I was like, what are the freaking odds of this happening? Can someone really tell me what are the odds of this? I know Serene Grease like doubles the effect, but this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But anyway, he knocked out my Clefable just like that. He didn't make a scratch. I went for the beast itself, Wailmer, and he went for the Paralysis. I go for the Toxic. He goes Nasty Plot for some reason. And I go like a champ and use Amnesia. Bang! Defense up. He's Toxic. He cannot do jack crap to me. So I go for the Air Slash. I was praying for not flinch and I flinched. I was like, damn! Okay, so he went for another Air Slash. I was still praying and I got the rest up. Healing back up. Now I'm in a good situation. So he's healing but losing a lot of health due to poison. He swaps out into Charizard. I go for Sleep Talk and I get another Toxic. So at this point I was like, damn, this is actually working. He's actually a beast. And as you can see, he's taking the hits like a champ. I go for another Sleep Talk. I get an Amnesia. That's a sweet ass Amnesia. He goes for the Dragon Claw this turn. And I managed to survive that. But I woke up and instead of Sleep Talk, I should have went for the rest. If I went for the rest, the battle will be very different. But as you guys can clearly see, he almost took out 2 Pokemon pretty much. So yeah, I Brave Bird him, and then he died to Toxic. As you can see, Wailmer, if you put it out correctly, he's actually a beast. At this point I just Final Gambit and lost the battle anyway. But you just saw that battle. He's actually pretty good if you know how to pull it off. So thank you all for watching this sweet ass Wailmer. I will catch you guys on a Beat Me Friday. I will kick your asses with this Wailmer. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for a Fire Red, because I'm not uploading that in like 3 or 4 days. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for that. Peace out.